FoCuS was playing at the same time as this happened, but wouldn't be surprised if someone told him what's going on. It was, of course, the Dryads. There's always a specialty on Turtle Neo. Haven't seen it in a couple of days, I feel like. Of course, I'm talking about the close positions here, and this time we do have it.
Indeed, close position it is. Moon versus FoCuS. Moon with a 47% win rate only against FoCuS, so below 50%, very rare for him. Seems like FoCuS has his number most of the time. Crazy 63% win rate versus Night Elf as well, but let's not talk about stats too much as we do have the game. And yeah, close position Orc Night Elf. What does it mean for the races?
Danger is what it means. It's always risky to move out onto the map to go creep. The later it goes, the further you have to go away from creeping and more expose your base, especially if you may have lost a TP on the way, which of course is always the case for the Orcs, who always sell it and will oftentimes fairly quickly be lost from the Night Elf as well. So you have to be careful. You should have scouts out between the two bases, and you need to be able to react quickly because burrows and anything else for the Night Elf, thanks to raiders, are exposed. And I didn't think this was going to happen again, but it actually is Keeper again.
Keeper of the Grove again. Of course, if the bases are so close to each other, then you can just go for a harass, go back into your base, heal up, get mana back, and do it again.
That's true. I'm kind of surprised that actually Moon is scouting the close here, isn't scouting the other two, because with this he's giving away his positioning. Is that going to change what FoCuS has planned? He should have seen this wisp.
I guess if you scout the other two, the Keeper is out and you don't know, or there's a chance you don't know where to go.
But I mean, you pick up the item here anyways first.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Wisp should be fast enough, but well, maybe he really wants to see if it's close where his opponent will be going, and that is towards the Ogre Magi. Now, a Demon Hunter can't really contest the Ogre Magi creep. Can a Keeper do it?
A player's forces are under attack.
Doesn't want to.
He's not trying for it anyways.
Just wants the peons, and with his Mantle of Intelligence, he got 3 more damage and a little bit more mana for more entangle. So that's the first kill. Oh, sweet save.
During the beginning of the entangle duration, he wasn't actually attacking, so the one peon did survive. That one's gonna die though, and it looks to be. Why does he entangle the one in the back? That was silly. I guess he can't cope for the kill anyways. With the Blade Master coming in, he found the ring. Not the greatest.
So with that War Mill early, I mean it was supposed to save the peon, but now he's just constructing it. Do you think he's gonna establish towers somewhere with catapults? Gruntapole tower push? With serpent wards?
I mean, it sounds outrageous, but we've been seeing this more and more, a little bit, on close positions especially. I mean, could be.
Entangle against the grunt. This of course lasts forever. There's no dispel. So good free damage on him will force a heal self, but this will force some healing as well, as the Keeper is certainly in trouble with only 100 HP remaining. Shadow Melt to save the archers. Tech is 60% done. For Moon slightly behind.
Yeah, a lot of archers as well. 4 archers, whereas Moon earlier played it no archers at all, aside from the first one. This would be where it's time for Hunter's Hall here. He easily has the resources. But
yeah, it's strange, right? This looks like talents to me.
Keeper talents?
Yeah, it sounds really weird.
Forces are under attack.
And Tavern Hero.
I mean, it's Moon though, you know?
Yeah, you never know what this guy has in his mind. Maybe he plays a little, like, lottery. Has a little wheel next to his desk. And oh, what am I feeling like? Has a little hero, like, whatever, and spins the wheel.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that is, these strategies aren't really the best strategies, probably, if they're answered perfectly. But, like, it's so weird. When do you really encounter this? How are you really supposed to know what's perfect to play against this?
Yeah, that's true. Star Shape suggests Keeper Firelord Talons.
Are under attack.
Well, Starshade is certainly one of those players who knows about those weird strats. Tier 3. And now it's certainly too late for the lores, because here come the winds.
Engines
And
of
Demon
Wind.
Hunter second once again.
Okay, no Tavern Hero. Interesting, because he moved a lot of archers to the Tavern. On the other side, Shadowhunter, as you should play it.
Should you though? It's talents.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My brain is so fried. I was kind of in a Dryad game for a little.
So once again, like, it's a bit of a gamble here to go for these strats. And of course, he's hoping for the bad hero, for his opponent to choose the worst hero. And now 3 out of 3 games, he has gotten the good gamble. This time it's the SH against the Talons.
SH is still a good hero, though, in basically every matchup. It's not like a TC against Dryads. Hex is very good. Heal Wave.
By no means is he bad against Talons.
No. Also,
But-
Serpent Wards. How does Serpent Wards do against Talons? Kind of depends.
If they're not attacked, pretty good, but if they're attacked, they die pretty fast.
Yeah, but we have seen like orcs, like Night Elves don't attack them too fast.
Yeah, but I think especially with Talons, you should be able to attack the wards, because when you attack the wards, what can end up backfiring is you leave the heroes alone and leave them to do what they want. But the heroes will be up in the air. I will see about that later, perhaps. Oh, SH in a lot of trouble already. Going for the speed scroll. Could this be a magnificent block from the archers to the north, perhaps? No. Oh, the Wisp coming in even for the detonate against scroll speed. Not quite quick enough, though.
Also, a Talon might be able to block. No, goes the wrong way. So this SH is safe for now. Blademaster only level 1 here. All heroes only level 1, except the Keeper of the Grove, who just got it. No end snare yet. Could still be a kill on this Talon, though. And that is why you rarely move him out of the base before Master is there. But he needs the reinforcements now. Keeper in trouble, Shadowhunter in trouble. Oh, the first end snare of the game. And Tangle prevents it, though. Can he kill this Blademaster?
Dude, FoCuS is
Super
playing
close.
this so well. He was anticipating the entangle, goes for the hex first, stays in there for more right click, and then goes out of range with a scroll of speed just a millisecond before there would have been entangle, and then he's not in range anymore. This is looking really good by FoCuS, man. He is on point.
Yeah, definitely better than Fly did. And it is Demolishers, Remo.
All right.
Interesting switch. Very early demos.
A
Demolishers?
player's forces are under attack.
How's he gonna protect them, though?
Yeah. Well, Hexen and Snare help. He has only one end snare, though.
I mean, Demolishers can't get entangled, so that's pretty good, I guess.
You can just die for them. I mean, there's no Beastmaster. There's no summons that you can sacrifice
Yeah.
to go for the Demolishers.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting, certainly. We're seeing a lot of off-meta games here, not only today, but this entire qualifier.
Yeah. Ooh, the Demon Hunter looks nice, by the way. Plus 15. And the orb that comes on top. Oh, he keeps the orb on the Keeper, actually. I like that. Easier to spread that damage. Invul and heal potion on the Demon Hunter. Now some red spot creeping here. Medallion of Courage is nice for the SH. Little tank here. A little more mana.
And once again, Moon plays this
A
more
player's
creep
forces
heavy
are
with the
under
Keeper
attack.
here on TR. Earlier, it was a Dryad game. This time, it's a Talon game. But once again, not going for that super aggressive play, not trying to win the game early with entangle kills. It's just creeping up. And that's, of course, also going to help out his Demon a lot. Who does need levels to become powerful in the late game?
Katka's pipe of Inside the Dream. Drop, everybody. The mana bong. The Talons will take a few hits and be more powerful than they are already.
A player's forces
And that item is very, very strong.
By far the best item at this spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Unholy Aura is also good, I think, but this is the best.
Best in slot, as they say in Diablo. So, Beastmaster scouting this. Is focused, looking for the attack. He has level 3 SH. Would love to steal this item here. There is no dust, actually. Oh, if that gets the last hit, that's going to prevent level 3 for the demon as well. But he's very patient here. He's moving in with the keeper. Doesn't hit the dust, but he doesn't try for the last hit after. And that's level 3 for the DH fight.
That was really important. Level 3 on the keeper of the grove as well. Heal scroll. Number 1. And now the demolishers are starting to move out of the base. He has 3 of them. 58 supply already, and it is Serpent Wards.
Serpent Ward level 2.
Wow. Star-shaped, how do you like them?
Starshay was right. The prophet. And this is really hard to engage into. Like...
Good position.
Not too many walkers, though. That's the downside here. Only 2 against... Jesus Christ, he already has 65 supply.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And again, a rare case of I just said it. So he's crawling forward for his towers, opening up that choke here a little. And we were asking the question, how do you protect your demolishers like this?
With Serpent Wards.
With Serpent Wards.
It's pretty cool how he's using Entangle after Entangle to force more disenchants, so he's gonna have fewer against the Cyclone. But this one he's gonna let run, actually. Alright, now we're out in the open. Here's another Entangle. That's another kill. These Talons can pretty much only be attacked by the Demolishers. Can they do it? Demon in trouble as well. Invul pop, but he has a counter Invul to save himself with. Doesn't even need to use it. Goes for the health potion instead. And the Demolishers, 4 of them. They do great damage if they hit their targets, but so far they haven't hit too many of these Talons.
Yeah, Moon is dancing like crazy with the Talons. Like a good John Travolta. And now the siege begins. Raiders go into a position where they can defend them even better. 5 wards up. How's the mana on the Shadow Hunter looking? Oh, it's empty. He has like 2 wards.
He needs to go for clarities here. Good thing he's so close to his main base. Guess what? Expansion down south.
Oh, Moon. At the tail of the turtle. I really like the sentry wards position, so they always snipe the little robots before, like, and then they explode before the army, so there's actually no damage.
But look at the Cyclone. Okay,
Pretty
now
good.
Walker's back on the ground. They can disenchant once again. We have heard quite a few Talons dying here, but still the Demolisher hits aren't the biggest. Demon once again in trouble, taking quite a bit of damage here. Has the 2 potions still. Goes for the heal scroll, I think it was first. Saves the Talons mainly, I guess.
He needs a clarity on the SH, doesn't he?
He's got 1 running. Still got the 4 wards. I think it's 4 or 5 wards that you can have max at a time.
FoCuS very, very carefully moving forward. It's 2 volleys for a Moonwell. And it's dead. Moon not supply stuck to those. Demon Hunter about to die, takes the potion, is still surrounded. FoCuS with a good move here. But he survives just barely on 40 HP.
Yeah, but these Demolishers, seriously, the damage here. Jesus Christ, they almost instantly kill this shop. Bye-bye.
He has to take care though, the Kodo is about to die. And then the damage drops significantly. And now the Demolishers are kind of exposed. Oh, with the Pocket Factory, I like that position here. A little bit further away from the wards. Still going for the demon. Invul potion now. Demolisher's still alive.
But these Demolishers, they're just not getting touched. Couldn't he try to dive for them, perhaps? Oh, but now the Talons dude took a big volley right there. Scroll of speed here to get stuff to safety. Talons moving forward. Talons moving back. Don't seem to be doing too much here. Big hit from the Demolishers. They're still all up. FoCuS with such a good response. Oh my god, that splash damage.
Pretty sick. Demon Hunter, is he dying now? Nice Cyclone right before he hits the demon.
Oh, but now it's only Demolishers left.
Yeah.
And once it's only them, they die pretty fast. Oh, but so do the Talons.
FoCuS pretty impressive with that go, but Moon held on, and Moon is back in this game. Almost equal supply. He was close to 70 supply FoCuS. And now he's at 37, lost half of his army. Has to rebuild everything. Like, one Demolisher died, but Moon's expansion is up. What a hold! He lost, like...
Really well done.
He used one engine of wind, so it's not that easy to get up to 50 at the moment. And FoCuS will be at 50 soon.
All the moon gods reproduced here. Nice moon juice in there. He didn't lose the wind. Can mass make these talents now. With the demolishers that he still has, he could be sniping this expo though very quickly.
He doesn't know about it.
TP?
He doesn't know about the expo.
Yeah.
And he doesn't expect it there.
Yeah.
Of course
I
not.
guess there's no reason to scout down there,
No.
really.
Player's forces are under attack.
This expo is so smart. There's no reason to scout because FoCuS did FoCuS creep it? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he crept the south. So there's no reason for FoCuS to go there. And since it's so far away from Moon's main base, you do not expect an expansion to be there at all. Once again, one of those genius moves of Moon.
In that defense, of course, that catgas pipe was helping all the time. I wonder how much that helped him to crack that contain. But what I really liked was how well he kept his demon not only alive, but held on to his potions for so long.
Yeah.
Only had that one invul for the longest time and held on to it and held on to it. Forever.
No mana potion, but a clarity on the Shadow Hunter. He has a good amount of blockers. Oh, sets up the Serpent Wards, knowing that Moon is coming now. Good heroes, by the way. 4-4-3. 4-4 for FoCuS, but only at the early stage.
Yeah, and only 2 walkers against mass talents. He has a third one at least. But once they're out of mana, he can just cyclone up everything else and go for the demolishers.
The Keeper, by the way, so much mana. Didn't see that before, the Panel of Energy. So here we go again, second try. Opening up the battlefield even further.
He's setting up again with these Serpent Wards here. Looks a little Terran-esque here. Like you have this fortified position, long range, and then you wait for your opponent to engage. But the opponent has pretty strong heroes now. Mass Cyclone coming in, but there are still some disenchants left. Couple of talents splattered to pieces here, and everything's back on the ground. More and more Serpent Wards being summoned, but now the S8 is out of mana officially. But the demon in the front. Earlier he was always struggling to survive, but now he seems to be too strong, large, and in charge here. And he's not even going for the demolishers, but he's still winning this battle.
Yeah. The walkers look bad, the raiders look bad, and now the Tinker and Demon had to take care of the demo, so the damage is not there as well. Little hero FoCuS attempt, trying to go for the Keeper of the Grove. Dispel now. Town Portal out. Wasn't the biggest damage roll there, I guess. And Moon still standing at 54 supply. The Demolishers all survive, by the way. They're burning, but they're still up.
And that's almost all the moon juice consumed, actually. So from now on, healing will be very difficult to do.
He has a heal scroll and
also
2 potions of healing and a Huntress Hole now. For upgrades.
Nice.
Like
So
for
much money to spend.
Ultra Vision and Super Wells. 700 gold for him. A little low on lumber.
And all the walkers died. This is always an issue for Orc. When they get thrown back so much in their army. Has the first one out now. Only the one.
And Moon has
Still
so many
against mass talents.
Moon has so many talents that gets mana back now.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of Cyclone, like especially with the Brilliance Aura. This is fantastic for him. To have that time. And of course, since there are no walkers, can't say the same about them.
It's definitely looking like the 4th game in a row here for Moon. Or can FoCuS still come back here? It would require a magnificent comeback.
This Expo is running for quite a bit now. .6 Keeper of the Grove. Where's the Demon Hunter? There he is. 4 point something. Still super strong. Plus 20 damage. Double Orb of Venom, by the way.
He has the money.
He has the money.
He's He's getting a shop again. Maybe for the third orb. Tinker wants one as well. He's jealous.
Yeah, FoCuS, I think, had no money to expand himself, right? He's pushing into upkeep constantly. Never really banked too much.
Yeah, I mean, that was not his strategy. His strategy was to push, contain, push, and destroy everything bit by bit. But he didn't think about that expo. That possible expansion.
Mark of the Talent upgrade, interestingly, for Moon. Just, going for the tech tree achievement, I guess.
No lures yet. I thought he was gonna go for one at least. Oh, a lot of fairies, by the way. 6 fairy dragons already. Lots more coming in. Is he going for damage upgrades on them? No.
Nope. Yeah, they're of course great to take out the demolishers since they can fly.
Yeah. And in we go once again. The keeper immediately is the target. But he's got a good inventory. I don't think he's gonna die. Might force a TP here, at least. Master's chance coming in. Keeper of the Grove still in trouble. Still doesn't have to use that TP. And that was such a big commitment of the entire army pretty much. Didn't work out. But now the walkers, the demolishers find the talents. Lots of damage onto them. And a few kills there as well. Heal scroll comes in now from Moon. Heals up everything nicely here.
But again, the blockers are gone. And the Furies take care of the Serpent Wards at the moment. What can he do? Going for the Tinker, critical strike, not too hard. And the Fairies are attacking the Shadow Hunter, interestingly. Raiders falling in the front, and now they find them! And there's no way of defending this at all. GG by FoCuS. He was fighting hard, but Moon winning the 4th game in a row against Orc today. Undefeated, unbeatable.
Looking really good. And going for, you know, the mind games as well. He opens up Keeper, expects FoCuS to expect Dryads, and he does. Goes for the SH, but then suddenly it's Talents.
Yeah.
FoCuS adapts on the fly, going for that Contain with Serpent Wards and the Demolishers. But that expansion, man. That expansion won him the game. I'm not saying he would have lost the game without the Expo. Would have been interesting to see how it would have turned out without that one.
Yeah, that was this was absolutely the key moment for him to get that expansion, to get it up, to get it mining, and yeah, no chance or no scouting for FoCuS, and that results in a loss. It was close though. He made him work hard for it, but it didn't work in the end.
And that was one of the better maps for Orc as well. We will see this as a counter pick oftentimes. Another good Orc map is Twisted Meadows, but with the Moon it's always a specialty. It's not quite the normal meta with Moon, as we saw now plenty of times. You think this is kind of Moon telegraphing that he's kind of not hopeless, but perhaps a little bit frustrated with the normal meta? Because we haven't seen the super standard meta at all from him, right? The demon into talents.
Didn't he play it once?
He played on AZ, yeah. But there he played Naga third as well, which was a bit of a deviation only, though, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Game is up.
Thank you very much. Reinstecke Fuchs, 13 euros, 37. And he says, in honor to the old 100 euro Sunday tournaments.
Good old Jera Cup. Thank you very much, man, with the lead dono. Are you on NetEase? Are you in the game already? No, right?
No.
I don't see you on my friend list. For some reason.
Can you give me the password in Discord?
Not really. I sent it to you in Facebook. It's so slow. So slow. Okay, he says 1 minute and then we're ready. That gives you the time to join the game.
Is there like a space bar in between there?
The first one is the room number, the second one is the password.
Oh, okay.
Good for us.
Whew, we made it.
That was a little hectic, but all right. More than 2,500 people watching the July final. 2,600 actually. Holy crap! Where are you coming from? We had a little drought, I guess, with around 1,500 viewers not too long ago. Seems like there's a reignited fire once again for Warcraft 3. And we just started this day.
It's the final after all. Lin is already waiting in the grand final. We're down to the top 3. And Moon only one step away from making the top 2. Moon is still thirsting for this big offline performance at GCS, now WGL. He's making a good showing here, certainly, in our first big qualifier race. And now, map number 3, Terran Stand.
Is it starting? Yes,
used to always be a Night Elf map. It's a different map now, though. Has been changed by Blizzard. It's going to get changed again.
Yeah, just a little bit. Very curious how this will affect the games on TSLV. I think the main issues are not addressed in this, which makes it a little worrisome.
I think expos should be really easy in the future, right?
Yeah, expos should be easy, but still the items are not changed, so that's bad.
Yeah, that's what I like about the new maps. The item drops seem to be rather underpowered, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, I agree. So, FoCuS 0, Moon 1. This is a best of 5, so no match points. This is FoCuS's map choice now, as he seems to have a very good idea on what to do on this map. But, what the hell? Moon has an Ancient of War at the lab?
This is
or the
Moon
Merlot.
right here.
Yeah.
Moon is so awesome. This is so fun to see.
Of course, this is
Neutral
Tavern.
hero,
Yeah,
super unusual creep. That's Moon.
Must be Beastmaster then, right? I mean, we haven't seen a Beastmaster in 4 games. And Moon, being the Beastmaster junkie that he is, must go for it at some point, I guess.
Yeah, he has experimented with Beastmaster against Orc for quite a while now, especially on Twisted Meadows. Sometimes it works, but most of the time I've seen it honestly did quite work too well. Is there another hero here that is playable? Not really, right?
I don't think so.
You need something fast so the Blade Master doesn't run you down. You want something tanky as well.
Well, that limits your options already.
Yeah.
Pit Lord. It's fast and tanky.
If you had good spells, maybe.
But what about Cleave, Remo?
Oh yeah, Cleave, best spell in the game.
Area of Effect,
So good. Well, it's not exactly a spell, it's like an ability.
Yeah, it's passive. So double archer, because it takes some time. The color is actually not too good for the minimap, sorry about that. We will see what it is. Come available Panda. But no, Panda versus Orc. It's a Beastmaster. No big surprise. This creeping means that he gives FoCuS the middle. 2 spots here. 2 items for him. Beastmaster's... What is he doing? Like, not creeping?
He's being aggressive against the burrows, I guess. Can he
Early
creep this
on.
with only archers?
Yeah, like 3 archers.
And Wisp Repair. Or I was like, but you need Wisp for this, right? And here they come.
Okay, he blocks the entrance with a peon, but that doesn't last too long. Nice surround. But get some time for the burrow. He has 2 Quilbies. Ooh, this is a dead burrow. Like, not dead, but broken burrow.
Yeah, he can resummon once again, or summon rather, in a moment. Oh, he's gonna be stuck on 1 grunt forever.
Ooh,
He's trying to mass repair. Trying to mass repair.
No, so close.
He didn't summon the beast, the Quell Beast.
Maybe he thought the right click would be enough, and he doesn't want to waste time with the summon animation.
Oh, and now he's
boy.
stuck. And he didn't get the burrow.
Moon. First,
This is a
big
lot
mistake.
of repair, though. It's a lot of repair.
Yeah.
This might still be worth it, even if he doesn't get the burrow.
He's still repairing with 4, which he kind of has to. Blade Master comes in, with 2 claws of attack. Oh baby.
Not bad.
Not bad indeed. So the creep works fine. Robe of the Magi. Meh.
A good multitasking by Moon, not denying any of these creeps. And with that, yeah, 2 and a little. I wonder if that Quilby's cooldown was ready. I think it was ready. I think he could have gotten that burrow, and imagine that. No grunts.
Yeah. But FoCuS held on. He is far ahead in tech, by the way, as Moon is going for Dryads once again. So, second hero. He doesn't know about the Hunter's Hall yet.
A town is under siege.
He's not building something yet.
A player's
Yeah,
forces
but it has
are
to be
under
SH
attack.
here. Like, you don't play TC against the Beastmaster, I don't think.
Good point. But he's not going for anything. He wants to confirm.
Ah, yeah.
Sees the TC now. Gets the TC now, but he must, like...
What? He scouts the Hunter's Hall and then goes for TC?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he cancels the Hunter's Hall. Oh, that's a big problem.
Yep.
That's a really big problem.
Yep. Moon is so far behind in tech. Now
Players'
his,
forces
like,
are under attack.
required building for his desired units get killed as well. And Hunter's Halls, they take some time to build. FoCuS huge advantages in this game.
Playing this really well.
It must be talents
Really
now.
well done.
Yeah, really cool. He lost a lot of time on his Blade Master, who only now gets level 2, but it was so worth it because he got the cancel. But he's not building wins.
Yeah, and guess what? The main base is open.
So open.
He's expecting wins, but yeah, they're not coming yet. Instead, he's going for the Moonwells.
Tinker
So we may have a bit of a base trade here. Oh, we got the bestiary as well, though. And a Tinker second.
This
Alright.
is...
Crazy. Crazy
Yes.
what's going on here.
I like the Tinker choice because it's kind of logical that FoCuS will go for an expansion rather soon with his advantage that he has. And before he only had piercing damage, couldn't tear it down, but now with the Tinker it's a really nice addition. Still no tier 2. Ah, here they are. Double engine of wind
Town
proxy.
players' forces are under attack.
So can the heroes for the Orc hold on against this by themselves only? This is level 2 Quillbeast. That's
Yep.
pretty dangerous.
Yep.
Really scary against the burrows.
Yep. With a lot of
And he
preparing.
sees the bestiary as well.
Switches targets immediately with the 3 Quillbeasts. One expires. Beastie getting low.
The species is dead. He's got boots. Good item. Backstab. One more hit will do it.
Score of speed invested.
A town
Oh.
is under siege.
Runs out of range. There we go. There's the kill. But he got the Beastery again. So it's gonna be... There's also no Lodge.
And there's gonna be talents coming soon, but no tier 3. Only adept training for these talents here. Wow, what a weird game.
Yeah.
Really hard now to make the perfect decisions all the
So
time for both
unusual.
these players.
Pocket Factory gets killed. The burrow is still up. Not supply stuck at all. And you mentioned it. There's boots. There's not a single item on this Tinker. So over time, he might fall.
With the aura and the boots, he's so fast.
Is he going tier 3 now? Yeah, finally. And the Beastmaster's coming back.
He still has 3 grunts, by the way, plus these strong heroes. Strong blade, anyways.
And
He
the
could
burrow-
kill these Ancients of Wind, maybe.
A player's forces are under attack.
We do have a Beastery again in production.
This lodge, though. Holy crap, this lodge is never coming up.
Where is it?
It's not coming yet. He doesn't have the lumber.
Ah, okay. I thought, what the fuck? Where is it? I missed it. But this Tinker is dead. It, again, took some time. Only level 1, but worth it. Can't get it back immediately because the Beastmaster is still there. Man, Moon
Getting the wins
unbeaten.
here would be a big deal. And I don't see how he can protect them.
Yeah, without heroes, that's quite hard. Without Cyclone as well. Do you have Pillage? Ah, he's not attacking, right? Ah,
I
yes.
can just force the Talons away with the heroes,
Yeah.
and the grunts kill the winds.
Yep.
It's looking really good for FoCuS.
Beastmaster is back though.
Are under attack.
Fury fire on them. But this wind, there's no chance. And the raiders are coming, I guess. Yes, make it even easier.
All the Talon positioning though in the back. Oh, that's really
Whoa,
nice.
sweet. Can't be attacked at all. With crow form even, but he calls for the GG. This was way too much. And Moon losing the first map of the day. FoCuS equalizing this series.
That was a really cool game.
Yeah.
And imagine if he gets that borrow cancelled. Then there's one grunt instead
This-
of 3.
Game would have been entirely different from what we've seen.
So cool that Moon is showing us these extraordinary games.
Seriously, right? Like, on paper, these 4 players, of course, are all great, but the matchups they present are not really super exciting. Orc Mirror and Night Elf Orc, both in the lower end of exciting matchups here. But as long as you have Moon, all fine, never complain. A lot of deviation, a lot of surprises, and just different stuff, which is amazing. Moon is just a blessing.
Seriously. I hope he gets far. I hope he keeps on performing. For once, his... I don't even want to call it cheese. His special strat didn't work. The first out of 5 games he's lost today.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be his map choice. I'd like to see a big map, twisted maybe. Could be something special once again in store. But then again, you know, trying to go for the trick play, the reverse psychology play. Maybe he's going to play standard there. That's so dangerous about Moon. You just don't know what he's going to play.
Exactly. You can't really prepare. You have to scout a lot, which orcs don't really want. They're a little lazy. In case you're late to the party, there is a new tournament coming from China. It's called the W League. And that is amazing because usually all our tournaments are normal group stage, GSL system, double elimination, single elimination. This time, round robin, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 divisions, the Super League and the First Division. The Super League are InfiTH 1-0, Fly, Moon, Lin, Foggy, Lawlight, Life, and WFZ. And they're gonna play round robin the entire league, which is a lot of games. For each win, you get like 40 euros, and the entire prize pool is $10,000. And there's gonna be a second division as well, where you can ascend if you do well into the Premier League. Password is the same, by the way.
Yep.
Got it? Alright. And the second division, or the first division there, consists of Colorful TBC, Xiao KK, Joshishi, FoCuS Chimiko, Sok, So-In, Lucifer, and from Europe, Blade. Very interestingly. So the first games are gonna be at August 10th to August 12th. And then a second play day on August 17th to August 19th. Of course, we will at least cover all the games from the Super League First Division. Not 100% sure, but I can see us doing that.
I wonder, are they also going to have the schedule during the WGL next race? Because then it's going to get really busy.
I think since it's the same organizers that do WGL and Masters Coliseum, they will take care of that.
All right, that would be good.
And I guess WGL will always be the last 2 weekends of the month.
And then the other 2 would be the W League.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
pretty cool.
Yeah, except maybe August 24 to 26, because that's when Masters Coliseum is happening. $28,000 on the line. And on Tuesday, last qualifier for Masters Coliseum, the wildcard qualifier. We have Lin, Lucifer, Colorful, and Hawk. Doable for Hawk, except of course Lin, who is pretty damn strong. But we'll see about that. Gonna cover it, of course, here on Back to Warcraft, starting 1 p.m. CST.
We're about to be starting our next game here as well. We are down to best of 3.
I missed that.
I haven't said that in a long time. And my wish comes true because this is Twisted Meadows. Has always been the map with which provides us with the most unusual games. It's so big, it can make for very different games, more macro-oriented games. Can look not so meta. is Moon gonna play? Is he gonna pull something out of the head once again here?
Certainly possible. And there we go. Updated the score.
First question is neutral hero or not? And I'm afraid to say that it is not a neutral hero. It is a standard alter timing
Well,
immediately.
it could still be a keeper.
It could. I think he's gonna play demon though. I think maybe now playing on the big map, where it's kind of unusual to play standard, maybe here he is gonna play standard.
Could also be like very unrealistic, but it could also be a warden. Lola had played it a bit, and he watches Moon a lot, so maybe he got the inspiration from Moon to do that.
Still waiting for the day of Bottom first. I've never seen that against Orc.
Didn't Remind play that with Tower Push?
I didn't see that, if he did.
I think he did, but I'm not too sure. Remind and his towers, man. Could be his meta, and now he's gone. With 1.30. Yeah, it's a
Maybe
Demon
he's gonna
Hunter.
come back.
You were right. You think?
No, probably not, but maybe.
Who is back, by the way?
Again?
Yeah, with an account called One Last Try or something.
Yeah, last time didn't work out too well for him. It looked kind of flashy with the Mass Windriders, but not too successful in the end.
So we do have a Beastmaster, of course. That is no Farseer surprise here. Double Burrow, though. So I wonder if he skips the shop. Hunter's opening for Moon, which is kind of the standard on Twisted. And we have a new sub. Thank you, Blemish, for the Prime sub. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free to one channel per month. And we would be very, very happy if you choose us as your Prime Twitch channel.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so Moon so far playing super meta. Now, saying super meta on Twisted is kind of difficult. There's so many different builds you can go for, but this is what we see the most. Hunter's opening, and then it can be anything, honestly. Can be mass hunts, can be expansion, can be mercs, can be still going into talents. 3 hunts to talents, we see that quite a bit as well. And already FoCuS is scouting for the expo. I like that. That's the most important thing. Don't let him get an expansion.
Yeah, exactly. Moon and Twisted, it's such a big, big love for years. But he's not expanding. He is causing some trouble in the Peon line.
Yeah, this is annoying. And FoCuS is trying to return the favor by attacking the Wisp, but the base is walled off here. Most he's going to be able to achieve is force some repair. And he's going to have to respond to this, isn't he? Is he going to rely on the spear damage? Or the grunt is coming in. Maybe that can deal with the demon.
Yeah, without evasion. Or, yeah, still level 1, should be. Or he got evasion, I don't know. We got 2 new subs here, by the way. Thank you, Growbatix, for the Prime sub. And Nightblazer for 2 years, man. 2-year hype. When's the new emotes? Less than 3. I ordered new emotes 2 days ago. I don't know how long it will take.
Really cool. It's been a while since we got new emotes. Looking forward to those.
Forces are under attack.
So, pretty unusual game once again. The armies refusing to meet each other. Instead, they're attacking the buildings. But it's forcing a lot more repair out of the Night Elf, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and guess what? Ancient Protector.
No way.
Only one, though.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is not a big commitment. Doesn't have to mean AP push.
It's visible, though, if you're on the... If you're there, right? If you
And
walk
Blade's
up.
actually scouting for it.
Ah,
FoCuS knows who he's up against.
alright. There we go. Ancient Protector down. More reinforcements coming. He gets this.
Players' forces are under attack.
But more and more damage, man. This... Oh, almost 3 units around. Ooh,
That was
ooh, ooh.
beautiful. Toad Artifact subbing for the first time as well. Thank you very much. And welcome.
To the sub squad. Tech for FoCuS is slightly faster, and he's still pressuring this altar, but he can't kill it, right? There must be, like, before he kills it, there's gonna be mass repair, because he's so reliant on the Shadow Hunter.
25 experience only gathered so far.
In the entire game, there was this one wisp.
Yep. A very peaceful game. Or at least a non-lethal game.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, how peaceful is it if you're in a little village and there's green-skinned monsters hacking and slaying away on your bathroom?
Well, you just have to, you know, stand behind it.
What?
And rub your little wispy hands on it a little bit.
It's talents, man.
Yeah. So pretty much standard meta out of Moon here.
Yeah.
For once. And he's going up against an SH. That's what he is hoping for.
Yeah, but you know, with the improved Serpent Wards, I think SH can still be good. Of course, we haven't seen a single shockwave in this entire day, right? It was always Storm.
Yeah, yes, yes.
That's so crazy. It's the 6th game of Night Elf vs. Orc and we haven't seen a single shockwave. That's the Moon factor, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. Bestiary got cancelled because the shop had to come up in the back because you need to get that one up. Lodge comes through, perhaps more important actually, to get the walkers out quicker. To get the mana. And to get the Spirit Link. Oh, Hex here.
Grunts take care of the Quilbies, so no... Oh, Windwalk. No harassment anymore, I was about to say. There's no crit, of course, but another backstab, and that is the... Oh, Town Fort.
Oh.
For level 1 hero.
Yeah, kind of surprised that he does that, actually. He still would have had the Beastmaster to play with.
There's a lot of juice, though. The bar is open. That's fine, I guess. Got the 350 gold for the Town Portal gone. Tier 3 almost done. Beastery gets up. There's a Warmill in the back. Far in the back. It could be demos again. In theory.
Greater healing potion here. Amazing drop. Survivability, always what you're looking for against Orc.
Ooh, these two grunts are so hurt, man. If he sends more Quilbies in that direction, they could get 2 potential kills.
The town is under siege.
And again killing the shop. This is so nice by FoCuS. FoCuS and Moon former clanmates, by the way, at Meteor Makers back in the day. Not for the longest period, because FoCuS wasn't too long at Meteor Makers, but they were. One WC3 out.
And now once again, after the early pressure, Moon is going into more creeping and third hero, Keeper of the Grove. Alright, he is doing something special. It's not going to be the Tinker. Once again, I don't know how much I like that one, actually. Much like the Naga on AZ earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, late Keeper is always interesting because you go for it because of the Entangle most of the time, like usually. But there's gonna be Dispel. I mean, there's not infinite Dispel. It's weird.
And
the
I think
Thorn's Aura
this
is of
SH
course great. So.
I think this SH didn't go Serpent Wards, right? He already showed Hex. Or can you go Hex and Serpent Wards without the heal wave?
You can make up for it with healed scrolls, I guess.
Yeah. The cool thing about Serpent Wards, of course, is even between mana burns, you may get the mana, the 30 required for the next spell. Interesting. And
So-
once again, FoCuS was totally expecting the expansion up here, but no. No expansion here, wasting a little bit more time, walking across the entirety of the map.
FoCuS is pulling peons already. I wonder if he wants to be a little sneaky and get towers up. Like, between laboratory and base, maybe?
It's just for Spiritling, I think. He has the lumber he needs, especially with the War Mill. He needs very few peons and lumber only.
Yeah, I mean, that's the normal thing why you call for them, but you could do it. Doesn't do it, though. Nice trifecta, by the way, on the Beastmaster. Shadowhunter looks good as well with Invol, Heal Scroll, and Robe of the Magi.
He doesn't have many talents here at all. It's only 3 talents.
Yeah.
Nice free pick it off here, though. And for this, of course, the keeper is amazing.
As long as there's no dispel, he is amazing. Bad Rider coming as well against Furies. Is that a little too early, or do we have Furies already? No, we don't.
Yeah, it's 2 supply open, so.
Oh, yeah.
Makes the Bad Rider. Alright, now we have more talents. We have 5 at least.
Walkers have a lot of mana, though.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah. And here's the Serpent Wards. So,
Okay.
no heal wave.
Very
No, wait.
interesting.
That was level 1 Serpent Ward, right?
Didn't.
Does he have a 1/1/1 build? Seriously? Or is it... Alright, I'm gonna have to look at that again. I think it was level 1 Serpent Wards.
I didn't click on it. There we go. Oh, it's
No,
level
it's level 2. It's level 2. Never mind.
Fake news, Remo.
I said I wasn't sure.
That's what they
Come
always
on.
say.
Come on now.
Nothing interesting
Right.
in Moon's base. He's pushing for the home of FoCuS, but he's getting intercepted. Wide open space here. The Berserker dies instantly, and there is space for the Raiders to attack the talents, but not too much at the moment. Beastmaster, in a world of trouble, has to use the potion before, or heal scroll, but he is still dead. Oh, the staff on the ground! Can he go for it? We have seen orcs with staffs, but the Demon Hunter picks it up again. Oh boy.
Blade Master couldn't have gotten that, but of course he wasn't expecting that to happen. So it is on the Niall side once again. Oh, Moon is losing a lot of stuff here, though. Down to 30 supply. Only the Keeper now in trouble next. Can he transfer a TP or something? Hex won't make that a possibility. Will make it an impossibility, in fact. And oh my god, he's destroying him. GG!
Wrecked!
And the lead for FoCuS.
Exactly. FoCuS was down a map starting this series, but 2 wins in a row on Moon's map. That is pretty damn good. And yeah, basically no mistake by FoCuS here, right? Or was there anything? I don't think so.
Yeah. Like, I mean, honestly, nobody took too many hits in the early game, right? They just got towards the late game without suffering too much, both of them.
But really,
Started off with a bit of a weird attack towards the base. And then, I don't know, just orcs being pretty beefy and strong.
I agree. Good chop cancels by FoCuS. He was always there. Had decent levels. That's cool. I'm reading at the moment on replays.net, and there's this interview with Lawlight, and the usual headline is, "Are talents still mainstream?" But Google translates it to, "Is the hairdryer still mainstream?" Why is a talent a hairdryer? Whatever. There is a cool new blog, I guess, that translates Chinese news into English. A little bit of broken English. It's called gornlanharbor.blogspot.com. And where's the interview with...
What do you mean news? Like politics news or Warcraft news?
Warcraft news.
Warcraft news.
Yeah. Here's the interview with Lawlight. I'm gonna post it in the chat. You have it. gornlanharbor.blogspot.com.
Blogspot, Jesus Christ, I haven't heard that in forever.
Since you remember Scene Monkeys?
Yes, I do.
You remember Koru's rap about it?
I don't remember that one, actually.
I think I got it somewhere on my hard drive. Gotta dig that up. The Koru raps. So awesome. Hey,
yeah, Koru has been streaming a little bit.
Cyclone is the hairdryer. Turbozau, you're once again way smarter than I am. What did you... Sorry to interrupt you. What?
I just that Kuro had streamed a little bit as well.
Correct. It was fun. My girlfriend
Along with Mad Frog, who is pretty actively streaming, actually. That really surprised me. Like, at the Blizzard event, he was like, I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I'm going to have to see. Didn't have high hopes, but he's been putting in quite a few streams now.
And he's getting better and quite entertaining games. It's really, really cool to see. And hey, Neo, my girlfriend says your voice sounds sexy. It's the first time I hear that, but thank you, man. Will the final be played today? Yes. Now we know when Neo is looking to the left down, he's looking in chat. That is correct. Like, here is my chat. There's Remo. Here's my in-game stuff. And there's the camera, which I rarely look into.
Moon seems to be struggling a little bit here. Was off to the races against Fly, but now against FoCuS has found a worthy opponent indeed. Glad to see FoCuS showing up today. Is always a question with him. How strong is he going to play? But he seems to be, yeah, on point. So what would you recommend now to Moon? Did you try to go back to super meta, try to play it out extremely standard, or do you up the crazy maybe a little bit more even?
On AI. AI is usually very standard, but slightly favored for orcs, I'd say. So it's not gonna be normal stuff. I think, like, since they're such a big choke, towers could work. Like a Naga Engine of War mass archer push. That would be so nuts, but I don't know, it could work.
I'd like to see something crazy as well. Maybe he has another weird strategy up his sleeve.
Yeah, for Moon, I don't want to do the predictions here, man. It's just crazy. 2-1 for FoCuS. Match point for him. He could get the revenge against Lin in the grand final. They met in the winner bracket final. And it's very surprising to me to see that FoCuS is in the top 3 this month. Because his recent results weren't that great at all.
True. But I think FoCuS is always a player who, when he has a good day, can beat anybody. Thing is just, doesn't always have those good days. Other days he looks pretty underwhelming. We talked about the G League earlier, the W League, excuse me. There I think FoCuS is the one who has the most unfair seeding. I think he belongs in the Division 1.
Yes.
I think is a strong player, potentially always, just doesn't always have those days.
Yeah, I think so too. I kind of disagree with you here. I think FoCuS is one of the most consistent players in the scene, like in total. I don't see him having big down side or days when he's not performing well. Sometimes when it's like 6 AM in Korea in European Cups, then maybe. But in Asian tournaments, he's always there. But the thing is, he doesn't have these power spikes in performances often enough.
No, I don't know. I think if he has a good day, I mean, I agree that usually he has his consistent performance and doesn't super disappoint. But I feel like on his good days, he can beat TH and Infi, even if they're playing well, but not on his average days.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's true. And since that doesn't happen too much, yeah.
I think Infi FoCuS online is always a contender for first place, actually, unless it's Lin, maybe. Then maybe not.
Yeah.
But I think he can beat Happy. He can beat 1-0, maybe. I've actually not seen that too much online. If he has a good day. And against Night Elf, he can always win, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is correct.
Dude, what is going on for Moon? He's teching before a hero, Beastmaster, no Ancient of War. All right, it's something new again.
Yeah. This is something we haven't seen before. No Ancient of War on AI is bonkers.
So he's definitely going to cancel that burrow, I can tell you that much. If he does he not want to commit for the kill?
Kind of not.
That's super worth it though, isn't it? He's waiting for the next Quill Beast. Has 2 now. If he commits here, definitely has that kill. But he doesn't, huh?
Not at all. Weird, but that's how Moon is.
If he commits back there, he gets the kill, and he can't really get blocked in, because one unit doesn't block the way. So maybe he can block that with a peon and something else, but then you can fight through the peon. I think he could have cancelled that burrow. But alright. Might get the grunt instead, as it's dropping lower and lower, and there's another Quill Beast here in a moment.
Nice.
This grunt's gone.
Cool block by the second Quill Beast to not allow the grunt to leave this base. More piercing damage. Boom! First blood! And the Beastmaster in the Night Elf base now, cancelling the shop once more, as we saw on Twisted over and over again.
Oh, and this is such a cool map to play the strat on, because of course your main, your wisps can be exposed, but this is the one base, the one map I mean, where in your base your wisps are unattackable, because of the way the trees are set up. That's pretty cool.
Right, tier 2, 70% done. Faster than the orc is.
Oh, and Hunter's Hall is a little bit late, but that may have been intentional. He may have waited for the Beastmaster to come in, cancel the shop, scout the base, and then he set up the Hunter's Hall after. Maybe he's intentionally going for this little fake out.
Can he kill this grunt as well, by the way? I mean, there's the Beastmaster now. He doesn't have mana anymore. The Cool Beast duration is almost over. Okay, now nice block with the blade. This is a town portal. He really wants the second grunt though, but he doesn't have the damage to do it.
I thought this would take more than just a Beastmaster to block the way here. Ah, it's because of the fat Beastmaster model, right? The demons are smaller.
He just has big bones, Remo. Don't insult him.
Stop fat shaming.
Yeah.
Gets another grunt. That's 2 grunts killed.
Oh, actually got it. Nice. Didn't see that coming. TC it is, and Demon Hunter it is. Goes Ancient of Lore. So this time he faked him out.
Pretty cool. Once again, Moon here going for the mind games. Doesn't have the lumber at all though to go to tier 3 right away. But I guess he doesn't want that anyways. Never mind. He goes for Mass Rise. What am I talking about?
Yeah. You know, the weather, the heat. Takes a toll.
I think it's actually kind of okay today. It's been worse the last couple of days.
Right. So constant harass by this Beastmaster means of course no creeping, since he has no archer, no engine of war. Leaves him on level 1. Same goes for the Beastmaster though. There's still plenty of time and creeps on AI, so he can catch up. But is it Shockwave? Oh no, it's Aura first. Can he hide the Dryads until level 2?
I don't believe so. I don't believe you want to either.
Nope.
You want to attack with them as quickly as possible when the heroes are still weak. And the first one's gonna be out soon. Second lore is finishing. Already armor upgrade, by the way, research for these Dryads. Going for the upgrade super quick.
Yeah, we saw it before, right? That this early armor upgrade for the Dryads. I wonder why.
Moon is doing such a good job preventing him from creeping, man. Still only level 1 blade, not even crit yet. Only the 1 circlet, and well, the gloves as well.
Okay,
and here comes the first Dryad. This is going to change a lot. But Ensnare is going to be ready in just a moment, halfway through. And that first Ensnare could kill the Dryad right away.
Very interesting situation right now. Both with their first tier 2 units, big upgrades, big control. And Ensnare, as he said, is finished. He's going for the TC. Lots of damage with additional slow, but since the Demon Hunter is low as well, he has to back up. But Ensnare is ready in this very moment. Oh!
Sick play.
That was short range, man. That was not easy. Really and he didn't know if it actually finished or not. Gosu Moon.
So he gets the creep in the end. That took forever, but it's level 2. That's a big deal. However, everything is hurt. And this Beastmaster will have to do a lot of heavy lifting. Oh, the Wisp block coming in against the Grunt. This is certainly a kill. Even with the Spirit Link, he is not tanky enough. And first blood here goes to Moon.
Well, he killed the Grunt before in the base.
Yeah, actually, he killed the third one now.
Yeah.
Der One Pan, starting for the first time. Welcome.
Thank you. This full upgrade is coming. Of course, if you sub, you get those delicious Moon replays in our Discord, discord.backtowarcraft.com, which you should always give a visit. Very cool community in there. Shout out to the Discord dudes. But here we go, Beastmaster again. There's no TP. This guy is dead, and now he has no staff anymore. And there's of course another Ensnare. FoCuS is gonna get a double kill here. if the Beastmaster can reach. He's actually taking that trade. Moon, what are you doing?
Oh, it looked good for a little while, but now Ensnare's cooling down. Oh, damn.
This is bad. This is so
Two
bad.
Dryads, both heroes, and he got no kill in return. Ooh. 2 more subs here. Thank you very much to Your Ping is Your IQ. And Maggie as well. Greatly appreciate, guys.
Your ping is your IQ. Thanks! But yeah, FoCuS. This looks so good for him. 46 supply versus 42. There's a hero missing. That's the Demon Hunter. Of course, you can take that back in a bit. Oh man.
A player's forces are under
TC
attack.
close to 3. Beastmaster is level 3. And he has 4 raiders. So much siege damage. Aiming for that altar, I guess.
And how's he supposed to save that one? He finally has abolished magic, by the way. In that last engagement in the middle, he didn't have it, so everything was super tanky.
Burrow Rush! Well, Rush is a little too much, I guess, but Burrow support. First rate of fault, he's going for the hero again. Shockwave! First time on this Sunday that we see a Shockwave. This mass wisp couldn't help him. More and more raiders are falling, though.
All Ensnares on cooldown at the moment, but they're gonna be ready again soon, and I wouldn't be surprised if these Dryads die to it. Next Shockwave coming in. GG! And FoCuS battles his way back here after trailing 0-1. Strong performance by him. He will not be eliminated by this Beastmaster nonsense.
Yeah, Moon looked so good the first 4 matches of the day, but then it's like FoCuS flipped the switch. Like, okay, I know how to deal with this now. Boom! 3 wins in a row. Moon out, 3rd place. 6 points for him, though. Great race for him. Great tournament. Defeating TH was, to me, quite a big surprise yesterday. And now, we have our grand final. We have our match for the $450. And for 10 points, it's the rematch of the winner bracket final. It is Lin versus FoCuS. Coming up after a very little break here. So we say goodbye to Moon, but we say hello to the first Orc Mirror. It's gonna be a best of 7. Lin versus FoCuS. Coming up here at Back to Warcraft, so stay tuned.